This is my new pickup line I'm working on. What do you think? It's gonna take off? I'm working on it. I developed it during the pandemic because I had that mask on. I was like trying to flirt with guys, and I was like, and I'm like, that's not working. It'll work. I get really nervous at talking to guys anyway, so that's better for me. Now if I see a guy I like across the bar, instead of trying to like talk to him, I just look at him. He'll either be like, this girl's really into me, or she's having a stroke. I don't know what is happening, guys. I'm happy to see all your beautiful faces. We're done with this COVID, right? We done? I knew I was over COVID like 7 or 8 months ago when I finally went back to only washing one hand after I peed. I'm not the only one. Come on. Like, they tricked me into this 2-hand wash long enough. Never washed 2 hands before. It's ridiculous. What a waste of time. This is my normal routine. I know you guys are judging me. Look, I go to the bathroom. I have toilet paper. I'm not a total animal. I go to the bathroom, I wipe, I go, swish this under a little warm water, I'm out. Don't even need a towel. This hand did nothing. It held up my jeans. Why does it need to be washed? And for those of you that are judging me, guess what? We're going through a drought right now in California, and I'm the only one doing my part. You guys are like, we're still not in it. We're still not with yet. Are you excited that it's football season again? I love football season. Oh! The older I get, the more sports have just become like my porn. I watch so many sports events by myself. How did I not know about this before? This is exciting. I feel like they're trying to make football sexier now. I noticed this last season because I noticed they started putting stuff in slow motion that has no reason to be in slow motion. Like, I was watching the Green Bay Packers. I think Aaron Rodgers is hot. No, he's cute. He's cute. As long as he doesn't speak, he's cute. No, but I'm watching, and he's just about to get the ball hiked to him, right? And it's going in normal time. And then it just switched to slow-mo, like, for no reason. Right when he was just like... I'm just like, what is going on here? Like, do they know it's Naked Sundays at my house? Like, what is happening? I just, like, bent over and, like, backed up to my television. Just like, AR! Like, Omaha! Thank you. I do love sports bars, too. I like watching men eat. Is that a weird fetish? I like watching men, like, shove burgers in their mouth. Is that weird? Okay, I can tell by your reaction I'm weird. Okay. You ever watch a guy stick, like, a whole chicken wing in and just pull out the bone clean? You're like, oh, smooth. Some smooth tongue work there, guy. Got that. Sometimes it's creepy in sports bars, though, when they have sports on but not sound. Like, I was in a sports bar that had the UFC up on the TVs, but then they had, like, Justin Bieber playing over the... He's just like, I'm so lonely. I'm like, yeah, I know. I gotcha. But if you watch UFC with no sound and you're not a fan of UFC and, like, what is going on here? It's like, without knowing, it just looks like the most passionate thing I've ever seen. I'm like, no guy has ever touched me that passionately before. What is happening on this screen? It's like a cross between, like, The Notebook and Brokeback Mountain, right? You're just like, how is this going to end? I'm sorry. You're so lovely. How are you? You're beautiful. A lot of beautiful people here. You guys look like, you live in houses, don't you? Are these your house people? Your house people? I can tell. Yeah, you got that house look. Not like us apartment people. I share walls with strangers. You probably have, like, a guest room on the other side of your bed, yeah? I got Doug. On the other side. Now, this is a good neighborhood, right? I don't know. I live in Studio City. It's okay. It kind of went downhill during the pandemic. A lot of drugs. I guess that happened everywhere. It's a lot of drugs. Sometimes it's hard to tell, like, who's on meth and who's just practicing Tai Chi. Like, there's just dudes in the middle of my street just like... Like, is he talking to God or his shoes? What is happening? Yeah. Anyway, if you guys are on a budget like me, I was shopping for pasta the other day. Well, I call it pasta. It's Top Ramen. It's in the pasta aisle. You know Top Ramen is 25 cents today? Like, right now. That's a meal. You get a meal for 25 cents. Like, add a little mayonnaise to that, that's Alfredo, guys. You guys like, now we know why you're single. What is happening? Tried to cut these bangs. This is like the poor girl's Botox. Right? These lines on my forehead, like, cover it up. I don't know. I don't mind being single. It's just, I don't know, like, I'm getting older, and now sometimes I get a little nervous to show this to new people. You know, I'm like, it looks a little different than it is. Just a little bit. It's not horrible. Like, it's still on the inside. It's just I never realized, like, I'd hit a certain age, and for some reason my genitals would just start getting a tan. You know what I mean? A little darker than it used to be. What is happening? I don't think it's been in the sun. Am I cooking bananas down there? What? Okay. White girl problems. I found out recently that I'm too stupid to play 20 questions with my 8-year-old niece. I don't know if you guys have this problem. I go over to visit my nieces and nephews, and like my niece Lily, she's always like, let's play 20 questions. I'm like, I'm not good at this game. In case you guys don't know how it works, I'm sure it's pretty easy to figure out. She tells me I have to pick an animal, and then she has 20 questions to figure out what animal's in my head. I pick something easy, like an elephant or something, right? And then she starts asking questions, and by like question 2, she's just like, is it a reptile or a mammal? And I'm like, I don't, you win. I gotta do more research. Should have been more prepared for this. I talk about getting older. I'm not really that. I'm in 40s. I'm in the middle, I guess. It's in the middle. I don't know. I just feel like I'm getting to that age where like I start realizing stuff about my childhood, right? Because I think there's some memories that take like 20 or 30 years, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, that's what that was. Like, I just recently realized that like the Vaseline on the back of my parents' bed was not meant for my lips. If you're disgusted, that is the proper reaction. I used to go in there like every day before elementary school and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna gloss it up. You guys are so amazing. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Jen Murphy. Thank you very much. Thank you.